Have you ever wondered what it really takes to generate massive revenue in just a few days? In this episode of Rising Coaches with Sofia Bernardi, I'm sharing the exact blueprint I used to go from $0 to $51,000 in just 9 days and how you can implement the exact same strategies into your coaching business. If you're ready to break through your income plateau, streamline your sales process, and create a high converting offer that sells quickly, this episode is for you. Step 1 is running a free workshop. So I teach a process inside my program called the Hybrid Funnel Converter, which is a process that is a mixture of running live free workshops and having evergreen trainings. In this particular case, I ran a free workshop and this is what I leveraged during this 9 days. So one of the most powerful ways to attract and nurture leads is through hosting long form content and events, right? That delivers massive value while seamlessly leading into your offer. This works because a free workshop is the fastest way to build trust and warm up leads before making an offer, opposed to short form content, 7-second reels, and not very valuable posts and carousels. It allows your audience to experience your coaching style, personality, and the value that you have to offer, making them more likely to invest. You create real-time engagement, giving you direct insights into their biggest struggles and objections, and then leveraging that. So this is how I did it. I ran a high-value workshop that positioned me as the go-to expert in my niche, which is targeting female coaches, helping them to grow and scale their coaching business the simple, sustainable way. The content was structured to provide quick wins, making attendees eager to take the next step. At the end, I made a clear, seamless transition to my paid offer, so attendees naturally wanted to continue working with me. The takeaway here is that a free workshop isn't just about giving value, it's a lead conversion machine when done correctly. So many people just give away so much value and so much how-to, they don't strategically and intentionally design their workshop, and they wonder why people just want to go away and implement what was taught. Whereas if you just give people a tiny bite-sized, amount of value, but it's still very valuable what you give, and you seamlessly direct them to the next step, which is booking a call with you or working with you, then you're way more likely to actually get people taking you up on that and wanting to go the next step. Whereas if you appear to give it all away and you give them the complete process and it wasn't that valuable despite it being your whole process, then people are going to be like, oh, well, that wasn't really good. So you want to make sure that you're really sharing the what and the why here. But when you do this properly, people will sign up, show up, and take the next step to work with you. So that's what I did within this 9 days is I ran this workshop and I made an offer off the back of it, which leads me into step 2. Quick interruption because I see so many coaches stuck in the same frustrating plateau. Let me guess, you're making sales, but it's inconsistent. You're juggling clients, content, and marketing, feeling overwhelmed doing all of the work yourself. You know you're meant for bigger cash months, more freedom and impact, but scaling currently feels like a faraway dream. That's exactly why I created Scale School, the 12-month mastermind for established female coaches ready to hit 30K months the simple, sustainable way. If that sounds like you, DM me the word SCALE on Instagram at Sofia Rose Bernardi and I will send you all of the details. Now back to the episode. Is having a no-brainer offer. So I had a really irresistible limited time deal in this specific scenario. So it was to generate fast revenue, and what I did was I created this exclusive limited time offer that was just too good to pass up, and I offered it only to those that attended the event, and it was genuine urgency, and the way that the offer was articulated, everyone that saw the offer absolutely knew that was the truth, right? So it's important to have genuine urgency and genuine scarcity, not fake urgency and scarcity. That doesn't work. People can read through that. So people take action when there is urgency and exclusivity. A limited time offer removes decision fatigue and helps people to commit. The right offer solves a pressing pain point while positioning your program as the perfect solution. So it's important that it's not just what's included and how much of you're giving away. Actually, it's sometimes the opposite. It's the way that you articulate the offer And it's speaking in to your target audience's very real pain points and articulated very specifically to that, and also the outcome that they're after. So what I did is I crafted this high value offer that specifically solved the challenges my audience was facing. It was available for 1 week only, creating genuine real urgency and therefore boosting conversions. I clearly communicated why this was the best and only time to join this, and highlighted the transformational results that my clients had achieved to help them to see what was possible for them upon joining. The benefits of this is that a structured limited time offer creates excitement and demand. It gets people moving quickly instead of thinking about things for 5 to 7 weeks. Instead of selling, it allows you to guide your audience to the obvious next step. It maximizes conversions without feeling pushy. It's just a disservice to not share this amazing offer with them. So the takeaway here is, if you want people to buy now, you want to create a no-brainer offer with urgency. Step number 3 that I leveraged here to make $51,000 in just 9 days was my process called the sell via chat method. I was closing majority of these sales with personalized conversations. So what I had done is I had actually sent a personalized Loom video to everyone that I had sent this offer to. So instead of relying solely on, sales like calls, I used my sell via chat method and had a big touch of personalization through sending a Loom video to connect with warm leads and guide them to making a decision. And because they felt cared about, they could tell that, the video was addressed to them and it was specifically for them, that they were just more likely to buy. So why this works? Many people need a personal touch before investing in a high ticket coaching program. Conversations build trust and help overcome objections in real time. And it feels natural and relational and not salesy, because you're not making people jump on a call and all of those things. So how I did it was, I personally reached out to all attendees from the workshop who engaged with the event. I used genuine conversations, the genuine Loom video, and not any pushy sales tactics. It was just genuine urgency, which they knew was legitimate based on what I had described in this video, to guide people towards the next step. I shared a real client success story and testimonials that was specific to them as well, to provide social proof. And then I followed up strategically with those who expressed interest but hadn't yet signed up, which got people over the line by reminding them, hey, there's only 3 days left. Hey, only 48 hours left. Some people are just really last minute and signed up right on the deadline, and that's okay too. So the benefits of doing this was that it was so much better to do this via DM and back and forth rather than jumping on so many sales calls, right? And it was actually perfect timing, because at the time of doing this, I was just about to fly to Fiji. So actually the end of this $51,000 in the 9 days happened while I was in Fiji for a business event, living my literal best life. So I actually didn't have capacity to be on sales calls because I was overseas and I was at a business conference. So it was really great that I had structured this mini kind of launch in this way. All right, so that is that. The takeaway here is that people buy from people. Personalized conversations convert better than any sales page or salesy process. My final thoughts here is that you can do this too. Everything that I've just shared, you can do as well. So if you've been waiting for the perfect time to launch or scale your business, this is your sign. You don't need months of planning. You need a proven system. I created this no-brainer, random, spontaneous offer very last minute. And, I was traveling. The circumstances weren't perfect whatsoever, but I made it perfect for me, and that's why it worked. So it doesn't have to be complicated and difficult. You just have to deeply care and lean into the process. If you want support to apply this, because I actually give my clients like the exact script and process to this and the behind the scenes of this, then DM me the word scale on Instagram at Sofia Rose Bernardi. The link is in the show notes to be able to contact me there, and we can chat about what working together would look like, and you can just see if it's the right fit for you. There's literally no pressure on my end. I'm signing clients every single week in my business, but if you're stuck, if you're not growing and you want my help to do so that you can remove the guesswork and the hard work and instead just follow a proven framework just like this, then you've got to DM me and let's chat about it. All right, I'll see you in next week's episode, but otherwise, I hope to see you slide into my DMs. Bye. If you loved this episode, take a sec to screenshot it, share your thoughts on Instagram stories, and tag me at Sofia Rose Bernardi. Then send me the word gift and I will send you an exclusive client workshop of mine that supported my clients to make tens of thousands of dollars from that one training alone. And I'll do that as a thank you for taking the time to spread this podcast with me far and wide. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.